gonna start off with Teddy. This is a pencil from MAC, and I'm just gonna smudge it along the lash line and on the lower lash line. Then I'm gonna take a smudger brush, and I'm just gonna, oh, got it on my face. Just gonna use that brush to kind of smudge it all over the lid. Sorry, let me move my bang out the way. Smudge it all over the lid with the smudger brush. Bring it up and out. And smudge down here. Just gonna go back a little bit on the outer corner, because as you can see, it comes out a little bit more. It's a little bit darker. Add a little bit more and smudge and blend that again. And of course, we're just going back and forth. And a little bit under the eye. And bringing it up a little on that brow bone and carrying it in. And then let's not forget to bring it in that corner. Not going to take it all the way on the inner corner, because I am going to go in with a little highlight. Sun and Bronze bronzing powder, Coney Island Glow from NYC, New York. I love it. Just going to take that and kind of pop it on the inner corner and blend it up and along the brow bone and pop it under here too. Taking a white pencil, and I'm using it to the inner line. Because in the video it looks like hers isn't exactly white. It might be like a off-white or almost like skin tone, but she has something in the waterline that kind of brightens up the eye a little bit. It's Aqua Eyes from Makeup Forever. I'm not exactly sure of the color. This came in like one of their sets where it's like 5 minis. But I'm just gonna kind of use this liner in between that highlight and that brown and just blend it so the colors flow into one another seamlessly. Bronze, and this is a color from MAC, the 217, a little fluffy brush, and just kind of buff that in all over the lid. Yeah, buff it in like so, so it could kind of blend in with the highlight. BH Party Girl palette. I'm going to take this shimmery chocolate brown on the outer corner and smudge it along the lower lash line a little bit at the ends. Then even more fluffy brush. I forgot the number of this one. I'm just going to like smooth out the edges. So I'm not really focusing the brush on the color, just more the outside of it. That makes sense. I'm not really like putting it here. I'm doing it more along the edges to kind of smooth it out. Okay. Carry it out a little bit. 10 concealer palette from BH Cosmetics as well. And then I'm going to use a sponge. And for me, I'm taking this light color at the end to conceal and clean up the shadow under the eye. And I'm just going to kind of like tap it under and bring it up. So it's going to kind of control the shape, just like a little wing. The concealer covers the under eye darkness or circles, and then it also helps shape the shadow. And I'm gonna go in with this dark color right here. I'm losing my voice, sorry guys. And then I'm just gonna use the sponge and blend it down. And what I noticed is that she doesn't really have a blush on. She just has this contour coming, so you can kind of see it in the front. So I'm just gonna drag it here. Some people like to use powder. I have a problem, like any powder that I put on as far as like cheek color, it always has a tendency to skip. So I like to put a cream base down. That's why I'm using a concealer first. So that way when I put the powder, it kind of grabs onto the concealer and it stays. And it shows up. So of course with everything you want to make sure that you blend it. So now that we applied it, I'm going to blend it down. Use the brown parts of my little palette here from NYC. And I'm going to just brush that in to the side. And what this does is kind of defines the cheekbones. Brown or whatever is left from the sponge, it kind of hit the side of the nose a little bit. You get a little contour going there. And then blend it with whatever's left on the brush. I usually use like whatever's left and not like dip again because I don't want the contour to look too heavy on the nose. Same palette, using my highlight color in the palette. I'm just gonna hit it on my cheekbones. Just give it that nice highlight. A little bit down the bridge of my nose. I'm going to do the Saint Germain first. And then I'm going to go over it with the white liner that we used in the waterline. Yeah, I'm going to use that on the lip. And this just gives it that, no, it doesn't sound flattering, but that kind of chalky look that she has in the video. It makes it nice and pale and matte. I just want you guys to see how dedicated I am, because to be honest, I really hate wearing lashes. I know it's kind of weird, I'm a makeup artist that doesn't like to wear lashes, but I hate applying them to myself. I know it completes a look and it looks amazing on people, but for me, I hate it. Okay guys, so I did a little tweaking and added my lashes, kind of did a little bit more blending, and I used a nude lip pencil. This is Revlon Color Stay in Natural. Kind of just went a little bit around my lips and a little bit on the cupid's bow, just because I felt like my lip was completely washed out because this lip is so pale.